Hey, Sam.
Hey, Nicole.
Welcome to season 4, episode 1, The Power of We. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, loving this new studio. I can't even tell you.
It's so exciting. I feel like our podcast has evolved so much over the years. I mean, we actually started talking about sobriety when we first came on, and we had Flavor Flav on. And then we kind of
cry.
And then
Jesus, it's been a long time we've been doing this.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
we transitioned into talking more about work and success, and now we're here. And I think I just kind of wanted to know, what's your intention for this season?
Well, I'm like so choked up because this is when we started this podcast. It was started because you were just getting sober.
Yeah.
And I was a little sober, and we had so much chaos in our life.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I was still running the company, and Brandon was just newly sober.
Yeah.
And our first episode was Flavor Flav, which
Was that our first episode?
Freaking fun. Yes,
Yeah,
that was our
funny.
first one.
Yeah.
We went to it was amazing.
And remember, we did iHeartRadio with him, and he rapped us a song
Oh,
about
yeah.
us.
That was
fun.
amazing.
That was really
and
cool.
we've just come so far. And
I know.
I want to say I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You have come so far.
Thank you.
Look at like you're running a company.
Yeah, it's
You're
crazy.
empowering
Who would have
women.
thought?
Not me. But
know.
no, I knew you had it in you. You've watched me for a long time.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think my intention behind this new season is not only just to empower women. I think we are doing that, and I think we're doing that very well. But also, I want women to get back into their feminine. You know,
You're all about that right now.
I am really about that because, you know, when I started dating Fernando, he was like, he would come home and he'd be like, leave your boss, bitch, at the office, please. I'm the boss here.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I didn't even understand what he was talking about.
Right.
But then I really started to see how I was talking to him.
Right.
You know, I wasn't in my feminine. I wasn't
think
cooking, cleaning,
For
doing
you
any of that.
also, I mean, if we're going to be honest, like, you were single for a long time. You've been divorced a couple times.
I did
and
what
you've
I
always
wanted,
had to take
when I
care-
wanted.
Right. But you've always had to, like, take care of yourself.
Yep.
So I think finding someone that's supporting you has changed that
And
a lot.
I had to take care of you too. all the
Right,
time.
exactly. And I think that goes to a lot of single moms out there who
Right.
don't really know the difference between, because they're just always in survival rather than just being
that's
like
such
being
a good
able
point.
to connect. So,
Yeah, being in survival and being in fear is two places divorced women go to immediately.
Right.
Going into fear wasn't my narrative at all.
Yeah,
I
no.
was like, go get her.
Yeah.
But you know what? I really think it's so important for women to, you know, be the CEOs, be, you know,
But I think not just
successful.
women. Like, I think anyone can listen to our podcast and connect. 'Cause
That's true.
The intention
That's
for
true.
this season is just to, like, I think people to be the best people they can, and like, what are they going to do to evolve? I think evolution is like a big thing that we
Yeah, that's
talk about
exactly
here in
right.
different aspects of whatever it may be: work, business, sobriety,
Making people better,
spirituality.
making people
Yeah.
do things better. Like right now, I'm also all about, you know, giving back. Like we just gave
know.
$60,000 worth of furniture to the Midnight Mission.
Right.
I want to do more than just stage homes. I
Yeah.
want to do more than, you know, showing reps that they can be confident.
And if people are just listening for the first time, we have a staging company. It's the third largest staging company in Southern California,
Woohoo!
and it's called Elite Home Staging.
And I started in my garage, so
Yes.
everyone should know that.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, we're killing it now. We just got a 4th truck that we wrapped, and now it's going all around the city, which is incredible.
And you know, also, I think it's really important to talk about how grateful I am.
Right.
You know, gratitude is everything in life right now. And I mean, when I think back what I went through lots of ups. I went through lots of downs.
Right.
But you know what? I just kept going.
Yeah.
And
it's how
that
you
is
deal with
really important.
Yeah.
But you have to make sure that while you're going up, you do it with class.
it. Right. 100%. So I have some fun questions.
Oh boy, here we
actually.
go.
I thought this would be fun because, like, I don't know, why not? It's just something different.
Yeah.
If your life had a theme song today, what would it be?
This is how you do it.
Okay, do you know what it's called? What is that
No,
song?
I don't know what it's called. I know
Is
that
that
I
what
used
it's called?
to
This
dance
is how
to
you do it?
when I was
Who's
young.
the artist?
I don't know, Montel somebody.
Okay, good. Yeah, I love that. Nice.
Do you want to dance to it now?
No, we already did like 3 times today.
Yes, I love that song.
Okay, before I go into this is gonna be hard. What Sex in the City character would you be?
I mean, are you really asking me that question?
I know the answer, but they don't.
Samantha, of course.
Why? You want to go into why?
Oh my God, do we have to really?
Yeah.
I might have dated a few people
In your life?
in my life. I like to travel, date
You
people,
like to travel?
experience life. You know.
Okay. Nice. And
Yes.
that's how you relate to Samantha?
Yes, that's how I.
And the name.
Well, and the name, and she was just a fierce.
She just didn't give a fuck, if we're being
She
honest.
did
She
not
just did whatever
give a
she
fuck.
wanted.
That's like me.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, cool.
And they love to talk about me, just like they love to talk about her.
That's true, yeah. So this next one is like trending on TikTok, and it's
Okay.
called We Listen and We Don't Judge.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how we're going to do this because I feel like we low-key know everything about each other.
That's for sure.
Because, yeah, that's really normal, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. So do you want to, how you do is like you say something, and then you say, we listen and we don't judge. And then.
Okay, well, why don't you tell me what you want to tell me? I think I know. I mean, you kind of told me.
No. Wait, you don't know what I'm going to say. That's not the
Okay.
point of it.
Well, I don't know your games.
Okay, I'm thinking. Do I say, okay, so we listen and we don't judge. So remember,
Okay.
I'm going to say something. We went out one time and I met a drug dealer and he became my boyfriend, but you introduced me to him, but you didn't know he was a drug dealer. We listen and we don't judge.
I don't know
Your
how to do
turn.
that. I don't know how to do that. That's crazy. I don't like this game. Can
Okay.
we switch games?
No, your turn. You have to
this
go
is
one.
awful.
Just
I don't
one.
even
Just
know.
one. Just one.
Well, okay. We were in Europe and
I'm scared, honestly.
you should be scared.
I don't know
We
if I
were
wanna-
in Europe and we went dancing with some friends.
Friends?
It was complete. Remember, we just landed. It was 2:00 in the morning,
I remember.
and we go
Barcelona.
walking out, and all of a sudden, there's the two hottest Italian guys walking toward us. Was that God or not?
How is this me not judging? I was there with you.
I know, but you lost your phone, and I think
Oh, no,
that
okay.
maybe I lost the phone.
Oh, did you lose it? Oh, shit. I'm not supposed to. That's insane.
You know.
So you lost my phone in
Well, what
Barcelona.
did you? I mean, it fell out of my purse. I don't think it was stolen. Just so you know.
And I'm just finding this out like
Yeah.
years later. That's
Wow.
okay. I'm not judging. I'm not judging at all. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not mad.
right.
I'm not mad. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. We're gonna go into some questions now.
Okay.
Now that I'm trying to get over that really quickly. Okay. Okay, this is actually cute. So I think we had some questions from like the audience from our past episodes. So
Yeah,
I'm
we have
gonna go into
lots of
those.
questions from the audiences. I heard.
This one's really sweet. So they're asking, what's one thing you admire most about working with each other?
I don't know. Why don't you, please?
You just want me
please
to
tell
say
me
something nice to you.
something. I would love that.
You love hearing
Besides
nice things
bossing
about
me
yourself.
around, tell me.
What
I'm
was the
listening.
question? Nice things? Nice
Yeah,
things?
everything
nice
great
things?
about me.
You are amazing at mentoring women and everyone, and you're very inspiring, and you are always on the go. It's very impressive to see someone who is just always on, like 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 4 a.m., always on the phone, always doing everything, and I really look up to it, and I appreciate you showing me how to have a good work ethic.
I love that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Mwah. Do I have questions or what?
You're going to say something nice about me?
No. Should we go backwards a few years?
Okay, next question. What's the biggest challenge of working with family?
That you're
Well, you work
always
with a lot of your
talking.
family.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. I work a lot with
Oh, so
my
just add me?
fiance, my daughter. It's when you get home, you really need to turn it off. To not talk about work, not talk about how that stylist messed up, not talk about anything except be in the relationship. And I've actually really been trying to be more of mom to you afterwards. Have you noticed, by the way?
Yeah, I didn't know she existed. I'm
Oh
just
my
kidding.
God, last night I couldn't get a hold of you. I was freaking out. I'm like, where are you? Why are you not answering? This is 10
That was
o'clock at night.
ridiculous.
No, I was freaking out.
It's ridiculous.
You put me through hell.
I'm 26.
No.
Okay. When you grow, oh, I think this one's for me. Here, you want to ask?
Okay. When you grow up in a family business, do you see it as a job or a legacy you inherit?
Well, I never wanted to work in a family business, honestly, ever. I went to school for journalism, which is very different from interior design. And then, I feel like it was actually harder to get into your business because I was your daughter, and I feel like everyone was like wanting me to prove myself even more. But after 5 years of working for you, I do think it's like a legacy. It's something that you've done and taught women, and luckily I love doing it too, and I can't wait to just like continue.
Well, I want to add on to that because, I never thought you were going to be in the business.
Clearly.
And I threw you in. I was like, you better,
You
learn.
literally? No.
Literally.
She didn't train me. She just took me to a couple jobs and then said, okay, here you go. Here's a job. You can do it.
You've been at my job.
And then she shows up to my job. She shows up to my job and she goes, who did this? She didn't do this. Who did this?
I
You
did
thought
not
Natalie
believe
did it.
you did that job at all. And it absolutely looked beautiful. So,
I killed it.
This is definitely a legacy for you. And I'm very proud of you. And look what you're doing for so many women, honestly.
Yeah, and it was interesting because I think I just realized this, but one of the things you used to say is like watching women grow and like into becoming who they are. It's something I've never experienced until like recently. I have this one rep. Her name's Grace. I'll call her out.
Oh my
and
God.
she started. She was so young. She was 22.
What do you mean? I wanted to fire her after 2 weeks.
Young, yeah. But she's literally come into like the best version of herself, and she's
amazing.
literally impresses me so much every day that I
Yes.
literally almost started crying. And I'm not an emotional person.
She called me. She's like, oh my God, she's totally becoming you. She was telling me something and she had tears in her eyes.
I know.
I was
literally
like,
did.
but you
So
see,
nice to
isn't
see.
it amazing to watch people grow?
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it for years.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's like,
amazing. It's the best
that's
part.
the best part
Yeah.
of this job.
Of any job, I think, yeah.
Staging and doing all that is fun,
Especially
but
having a team.
it's
yeah.
also because they walk in and they're so vulnerable. They want the job so bad. They don't even know what job they want, by the way.
That's
they have
true.
no
Yeah.
idea what they're walking into, but they want it.
That's true.
So, yeah, I'm very proud
this
of
is
you.
a very interesting question.
Yep.
Do you think family businesses have an advantage or disadvantage compared to traditional businesses?
Wait, I wasn't listening. My ADD hit. What?
Okay, too long. Do
Yeah.
you think family businesses have an advantage or disadvantage compared to traditional businesses?
Definite disadvantage because
Really?
there's so many businesses. I mean, we have family businesses in our family line and they never make it. The families break apart. They don't talk anymore.
Yeah.
But this is really important. And so what I decided when you came into the business, I was like, we are going to be coached. We are going to communicate. We're going to talk. We don't always agree on everything.
Never.
But
No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up, this girl. And I mean, but the coaching has helped so much.
100%, yeah.
I mean, I think it helps for everything. And now look, Camilla is coming in
Yeah.
and she's actually doing coaching for the office.
Yeah.
And it makes a huge difference.
It really
so
does, yeah.
I think family businesses are a little more tough, but I've created more corporate.
Yeah, I think recently it's gotten more corporate, well, just as we've gotten bigger. But I think with that said, like sticking to
Just
boundaries.
think how lucky you are.
Yeah, but no, I'm serious. But like having boundaries with your family is really important. I think
Yes.
when it comes to working with family.
She loves that
members.
word, you guys, boundaries.
Yeah, I do.
I don't
You're
like
welcome.
that. I want to know where she is, what she's doing, or this is the call I'll get. Mom, can you go walk my dog? That's the only time she calls me mom. Mom, can you go walk my dog?
It's true.
Mom, can you check on this? That's
Someone
when
asked
she
me
needs
the other day,
something.
why don't I call you mom? I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm
she
not
calls
gonna
me
call you
Samantha
mom
at work. I'm like, are you out of your mind? I don't even listen to you when you call me Samantha.
Nah. Okay. Now we're gonna play another game because I love
You and
games,
your
and it's so
Millennial
fun.
games.
Okay, well at least it's fun. We're not
Okay,
just
go.
chatting to chat. Okay, this one's red flag, green flag.
Okay.
Do you know what that means? Like what to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not that old.
Okay.
Jesus.
Good. Just making sure. So I'm gonna say something, and you're gonna say red flag or green flag, and then you can explain if you want why you
Okay.
think so. Okay. Talking about work at every family dinner.
Red flag.
Okay.
Can you go fast?
Oh shit! I can't go fast. Never being able to fully clock out.
Red flag.
Why?
Well, because I
You never fully clock out.
I know I never do. So
is that
it's
your red
probably
flag?
not good for you.
But
But I never clock out.
okay. Showing up late but bringing coffee for everyone.
Green flag.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 every time. Okay.
Although I hate late.
People are late, but if they
I
bring
hate
coffee,
it, hate it, hate it. Let's all get something straight.
your coworker overshares about their personal life at work.
Red flag because I want to help. and then I feel sorry for them. I get personal, and when you get too personal in your work life, it's not good. And
Yeah.
I've learned that the hard way.
100%. I agree. Turning every disagreement into a teaching moment.
That is definitely green flag.
Texting work ideas at 11 p.m.
No, red flag. I'm asleep. I don't know about you.
At
I can
11
text.
p.m.?
How about I text him at 5:30?
That's insane. That's like psychotic
I like
behavior.
it. And what time do I? So every morning, what do?
You send a text at 5 a.m.
No, it's 6:30.
It's still really early.
It's a positive
Really early.
empowerment
Okay.
moment.
Your mom or daughter corrects you in front of clients. Red flag for sure.
Red flag. That's rude.
That's rude. That's rude. I agree. Saying yes to every opportunity, even if you're not ready.
Yes. I love the word yes. First of all, I hate the word no. I'll tell you. When Fernando tells me no, I'm like, don't use that word. Use anything else. Do not. I mean, ask him. The word no pisses me off.
Really?
Yes. Because you know what? If I thought no all the time,
Yeah,
I
that's a
wouldn't
good
be where I
point.
am today.
Yeah. That's a good point. Period.
And that's
Period.
it. So, I'm so excited to be here because, we have so many great guests coming on.
know,
It's
yeah.
like such a new season.
Yeah.
And, I really want you to talk about a little bit
Mm-hmm.
why you decided to help women.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're 26 years old, you're young. A lot of people are not in your position.
Right.
So if people are in your position, what would you tell them? And if people want to get to your position, what would you tell them?
I think the biggest thing about what I do is like, as a sales manager at least, is like running a team and keeping them motivated and learning what motivates people. I think as like humans, everyone's different. And that's one thing you have to, as a manager at any company, I think, or even in anything you do, you need to get to know that individual and see what motivates them and how you can help them and their pain points and weaknesses and all of that. And I think that's like honestly the biggest thing. And that helps people in every aspect of their life.
And I don't even think you realize what you're saying because for so many years, I ran Elite Home Staging and they did everything. Why did they do everything? Because I had to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you found some of them are better at staging. Some of
Right.
them are better at sales.
Yeah.
I do think it's very important that they learn both, learn
Everything, of
everything
course.
part of the company. But you have started something that is so incredible.
Yeah, we focus on their strengths, and I think that's important in anything, obviously, especially when you're doing something that's it can be like a really time-consuming job. And I think another thing is like finding out what people love and helping them get to do what they love in that aspect of that job. Because I think if people enjoy what they do, they'll work harder and they'll work better, honestly.
And why did you start teams? I thought that was very smart.
Well, my business manager, one. And then two, I realized when I started my team a while ago, I saw a big difference in how people, like I would show up for what I was doing and the designer. So I think like everyone has to really be focused on what they like to do. I think at the end of the day, like when we talk about teams, we talk about designers versus salespeople, but there is people who can do both, and I think that will thrive in that way. But there's also people who, can't do the sales aspect or just want to do the design.
Exactly.
So focusing on your strengths at the end of the day. But with that said, of course, knowing how to do both will make you way better.
So for me, I always had to teach both because I wanted them to, I was like, if I can do it, you can do it.
Well, I think that's the thing is like teaching them is good because then they know that they can do that. And it goes hand in hand. Like we were talking about that rep earlier, like someone who had no experience or knowledge is now one of our top salespeople, is our top salesperson.
And
so
she
I think
has a person under her.
Yeah, and it's about like if you're willing to grow and if you're adaptable. I mean, one of the things when I hired her, she told me, and that's why honestly I don't think like when someone comes in and says, oh, I have like design experience says everything about someone.
No.
Because this girl was like, I will do anything you tell me and I promise this will. What'd she say to me? Oh, she said, I will not let you down. I swear to God, this will be the best decision you've ever made.
Yeah.
And I have to say, like, she has honestly impressed me so much, and it's because of her work ethic.
Right.
So I think that says everything
That's
about
really
someone.
important.
Yeah.
The work ethic is so important.
For
So
sure.
first of all, you have to pick up the phone. Second of all, you have to
100%.
show up on time. Third of all, you got to, do your due diligence, make your calls, see your people,
And then
all of that.
The thing I like about that is like when you start doing that at work, you start showing up in your life like that. So it makes you a
Exactly.
better person all around. It's not just
Well,
about
you know what I
work.
like about this team?
Yeah.
Is I am seeing they are working hard. They're having great paychecks. They have boyfriends. They are going into their feminine when
Yeah.
they get home. And so I didn't see that a lot before.
I'm not.
And well, you're on your way, girl. I mean, what you can't have everything.
Can't have
You're
it
gonna
all.
get, you're going to, but right now you're working on yourself. And that's important too. That's super important.
But I want a boyfriend.
Did you hear that, everyone? She wants
in
a
case
boyfriend.
anyone wants to know.
When you don't want a boyfriend, we want the right person.
Yeah. We want the right
And we
person.
need to write out exactly what we want and send it to the universe because that's how you're going to get them.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
back to what I was saying is that it's really important that we as individuals teach these reps
Yeah.
how to show up for themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I love about our jobs. It's not just about
Staging.
It's about like molding people and helping them
And
grow.
how about how cool our office is? We
know,
just
yeah.
redid it. And
sick. I
I
haven't
love
seen
the
it.
new stuff we're doing. We are doing the coolest new stuff like boxing and brunch and then
Yeah.
lymphatic. They get to actually have a goal. So
Yeah.
in life, we want to have goals, right? We don't want to
everything.
just go through life like this.
Yeah.
So I'm teaching you guys how I've been able to grow the company.
Yeah.
And that every single time I have a goal, I have to reach it. Camilla always tells me, you've reached your goal.
Right.
And when things aren't happening for me, that's when I'm like, oh my God, I'm bored.
That actually reminds me of something I wanted you to talk about. So you've had this company since 2008, sorry. Forgot for a second. And I know it hasn't always been easy, right? Like
No.
it wasn't.
Hell
I
no.
mean, you've
This
been through
has
a
not
lot.
been easy.
So what was the biggest challenge you've had in business and how did you overcome it?
Well, honestly, I think when the pandemic hit, I had to make a decision. Either I was going to close my company because my partner decided to move to Miami, or I was going to take this, put the fear aside,
Yeah.
and go out and do it. And that's what I did. I went out and I started, and I had no money in the account. And I went out and I started during pandemic. Everything was closed down, and I started, staging. And it wasn't like a lot, but I got furloughed, so I paid all my employees. I kept them, and my partner and I decided to separate, and I bought her out. And I never thought in my life I would buy a partner out. That's huge if you
Right.
think about it. And I always thought I needed her. I needed her. She was a great person. She was great at what she did. But I honestly realized in that second, I don't need anyone.
Yeah.
I just need myself. And I can figure it out.
That's amazing.
And that's really my mantra. No matter what, I can do anything I set my mind to.
Yeah.
I just have to take one step at a time.
100%. I love that. Yeah, that's really inspiring. I think there's so many people trying to start businesses out there, a lot of young entrepreneurs, and I mean, any age trying to start businesses, and really I think a lot of the times like people get in fear of like what could happen. So to hear that like the worst happened and now you're thriving is very inspiring.
And you're in that fear and then something big happens.
Right.
And you're like, how am I going to get out of that? Business is not about just going with the flow. It's about solving problems.
Right.
Every single day I'm solving problems.
Yeah,
If it's not
for
one
sure.
problem, it's another. And I think what I finally got to in like 5 years ago was, you know what? It doesn't matter what the problem is. There's
Right.
always a solution. Just like when, the girls are upset, the client doesn't like it, or, I don't know, you didn't put a towel in there and they call me. I'm like, really? We're here to sell the home.
Right.
And we do a damn good job, if I can
Yeah, we're
say.
the
We are
best.
doing amazing. I mean, I travel all over the world to get the furniture,
Yep.
and you guys style the heck out of it.
And you've been manufacturing furniture yourself, which has been incredible and a huge game changer, I think.
Yes.
I do have a personal question for you. How do you
Oh
think...
boy, really?
No, nothing crazy. Don't
Okay,
worry.
good.
How do you think your sobriety has impacted the way you show up in your life at work, specifically in your company?
Wow, that's good. My sobriety has changed the game because, when I used to, when I was getting divorced and I was starting this company, I would choose to have a glass of wine to unwind.
Mm-hmm.
And, a lot of parents, when they get divorced, they start with a glass of wine, and that was the way to relax.
Right.
But I would wake up the next day with a headache. I'd be irritated. And if something pissed me off at work, you would know.
I bet.
For sure. But now it's like, I am so grateful that I'm clear.
Mm-hmm.
I can make great decisions. I can help other people. I can show up. It's the best way to live. And honestly, like when I was doing it, it was popular, but now being sober is so hot. It's like everywhere I go, it's like, oh yeah, I don't drink. When I started not drinking, they would be like, why are you not drinking? Why don't you just have this? Now it's like, who cares? There's so many mocktails, it's
literally,
just the best.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's great. I love it, actually.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, good. Another game?
Okay, one last game.
Another game. Would you rather? Have you ever played this with your friends, maybe?
No.
At a bonfire,
what,
nothing?
Your game?
Okay. Do you know how to play Would You Rather?
No.
It's very simple. Okay. So, would you rather work late nights or wake up at 5 a.m.?
Wake up at 5 a.m.
That's literally insane.
Would you?
Definitely late nights.
Yeah.
I would rather stay up all night.
You're a night owl.
Every time. Would you rather take advice or give advice when it comes to work decisions?
Give advice.
Yeah. Give advice. Lately, I honestly like taking advice. I mean, I don't know if it depends who it's coming from,
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's hard to get good advice.
Yeah, like if it comes from Chris, I love it. Yeah, I agree. And I think it's about how people give it to you, right? Like how people are talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you rather swap roles for a week where mom becomes the daughter or exchange lives for a day? How do you think that would feel?
I've already been in your shoes, honey. That is for sure.
I would love to be in your shoes.
I know.
I call you midday. Oh, I'm just getting a blow dry. I'm getting my nails done. I have a massage, lymphatic drainage massage today.
I mean, you got to fit in the health stuff too.
Yeah, nice. Must be nice. I know. So those are my questions. Would you rather? Do you have any would you rather questions for me?
No, I don't have any of those questions, but I do have one last question for you.
Okay.
So if you were a singer. And you don't.
We're gonna go
look
into
at her.
this?
She's so annoyed. You were a hot singer. You sang like Amy Winehouse.
This was like so long ago.
I know.
Doesn't
You was
even count.
12 years old. Do you remember what I did for your bat mitzvah? I made
At
you
13?
train, sing 5 songs, and I hired backup dancers for you.
I remember.
So that was already your start. Do you realize that?
Yeah, I remember. Start for what?
Your start to deal with people.
To deal with people?
Yeah, you're on stage,
Where
right?
are you going with this? What does this have to do with anything?
Okay, so what my question to you is, how do you think that your life has evolved, growing up in Calabasas, getting sober, and becoming a big, entrepreneur?
It's a great question. That's a very loaded question.
I know. Let's hear it.
I think growing up in Calabasas was not easy. I mean, you're surrounded by a lot of money, a lot of big influence, and a lot of honestly people who are very superficial.
Mm-hmm.
And you're kind of shown from a young age that money, beauty, all of that is the only thing that matters, or is how you get successful. I mean, we were surrounded with the Kardashians growing up right in our city. So I think it was very hard to grow up. I was bullied as a kid. And then I did go to college, and I went crazy in college, partying my ass off, had the best time. But then I came home, and I think that's when I finally started coming into myself, and it took me a long time to realize my purpose. And for anyone who is struggling, I think finding your purpose in life is what helps you really feel okay. And I think that's what sobriety gave me, and this job is just a purpose. And
that is exactly what I wanted you to say today.
That's everything.
That's exactly 100%. What I wanted you to say, because you have come into such a beautiful human, and it's been a rough road. It's not been easy, but you have fought through it, and anyone out there can fight through whatever they're going through. And if you can always reach out to us, DM us. People reach out to us all the time.
Yeah.
And it's really important you guys know we're here to talk to you.
Yeah.
It's so important.
100%.
I mean, Nicole has a lot of people that have surrounded her, that have helped her and really made her who you are today.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, this has been fun.
So fun.
Thank you so much.
Episode 4. Episode 4. Jesus, what is it? Season 4.
Are you here? Season 4.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.